good, welcome back to my channel. For a new viewer, what's good? Make sure that thumbs up, subscribe, every part of this game, because this game about games, period. Y'all been asking me on TikTok for a updated makeup routine because it has changed significantly. I don't use the same products and I don't do it in the same order. So I told y'all that I was gonna make a video. But yeah, let's get into the video, how I got this everyday look. Hey babies, these are the only brushes that I have clean right now, so this is what I'm gonna use. You never want to use old brushes. That's how you get acne, that's how you have breakouts, all of that stuff. We don't want no bacteria and stuff like that. So these are the only ones that I'm gonna use, so I'm gonna make it work. Sometimes I don't have a specific brush that I usually use, so I opt out for another one, but we always make it work at the end of the day. Winter Swish want to be in the video so bad. She over here huffing and puffing. Shout out to my sister for cleaning these because I literally have like a whole box of them that are dirty. She cleaned half of them, but better half than none of them at all. So the first thing that we have to talk about is skincare. So right before this video, I wash my face and I moisturize. I use my serums and then I moisturize. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I use because that's another video. And then make sure your hands are clean, make sure your tools are clean, all of that good stuff. I made sure that my hands were washed before this video. And let's say I do my morning routine, skincare. I know I'm going to do my makeup, but then I go eat and then I go start cleaning up, which is what I just did. Even though I look moisturized, I'm still a bit dry. So my skin type is normal to dry. So right before I'm about to start my makeup, I'll go in with the moisture again. Even though I daily use my Mercier Tinted moisturizer, I'm still gonna go in with another moisturizer. So this is the moisturizer that my esthetician provided for me. She has her own line, so that's what I go to. I only use esthetician approved products. And my skin is clear again. So I ended up like last month sometime had some blackheads, and I don't usually have blackheads unless it's on my nose, but they're like really small, so you can't really tell, but they weren't small. So I was like, oh no, I need to go and see her. So we did extractions and we did a video on that. I'll link that video below. But yeah, so my skin finally cleared up. We didn't do any peels or anything, so I'm happy about that. Normally I would do my makeup in the bathroom and blast some music on my speaker and just start dancing while I'm doing it because it keeps me motivated and it makes me... You're okay, baby. It makes me want to actually do my makeup. Like, it keeps me motivated because then I move around and stuff like that. Lately, I have been having like zero energy to do absolutely everything and anything. So the music helps me get up and all that stuff. But for video purposes, I'm going to do it sitting down in front of this handheld mirror that I got from Ikea a while ago. I'm not going to listen to music because I don't want to get copyrighted unless I'm doing like a fast forward thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to talk you guys through it. My eyebrows they're not called microbladed, but they're similar. It's actually called ombre powdered brows. So my eyebrows are done. These are supposed to last 3 years. It's been 1 year. And she asked me to go in for a touch up, but I was like, no, I just kind of want to let it fade out. And then I want to try the feather technique. They look really cute and good when my face is natural like this, but when I do like my cake on face, like full glam type thing, I fill it in. So that's what we're gonna do. But first we're gonna start with the moisturizer. Again, I'm gonna do a second layer. I'm just kidding. We're gonna do the eyebrows first and then I'm gonna do the moisturizer because I don't want it to like slide around everywhere. I want it to be like precise. So what I use for my eyebrows, this came from my eyebrow lady. I'll put her information in the description. I'm gonna put everything in the description to help y'all out if y'all are interested in any of these things. It's called Party Queen and this is in the shade gray. You can barely see anything because it's like kind of broken. I've been using this till the wheels fall off. It's been a year, like I said, because I got my eyebrows done a year ago. She recommended it to me and I'm in love. You just have to make sure that it's super sharp. This sharpener went with a whole nother like lip gloss or something like that, or not lip gloss but a lip liner, and I just put it on. It doesn't hardly fit, but I love how pointy it gets. You see how pointy it is? That's really important when it comes to doing the feathers. So I like how my eyebrows look naturally, but like I said, when I draw them on, I have to like make it a little bit more dramatic. So I'm just gonna add some feathers, some hairs, like so. Look at me talking and doing it at the same time. This one came out a little bit thicker than this side, but we're gonna fix that for sure. Then as you use it, the tip of it starts to get thicker, but that's okay because you don't need it that thin for the rest of your brow. So now I'm gonna go and underline it. already a big difference. So now I'm gonna go in with my spoolies. I bought a bunch on Amazon a while ago because I use these for my edges, my baby hairs. And I think that I'm gonna actually do another baby hair tutorial because I did 2 in the past and I did really well, and I do them completely differently from those 2 videos as well. So I think I'm gonna do that. Anyways, I'm gonna brush them down and then I'm gonna overline them and then fill them in. Dark on the ends and then light-handed in the middle. This is filled in and outlined, underlined, and then this one is just underlined. It's not that much of a difference. It just looks more perfect on this side. So I'm gonna do the other one. Boom! So they're both done. I really like the front of my eyebrows blended, so I'm gonna try to do that as best as I can. Now, if my face is like super moisturized, this part would be kind of difficult because it would just go smear everywhere. Now I'm gonna use moisturizer again because the foundation or the base of your makeup is important. I don't use primer because it breaks me out. My skin is very sensitive. So with my moisturizer fingers, I just put that like there so I don't have no unibrow or nothing like that. Now I'm gonna go in with my tinted moisturizer. Sometimes I use my hands and rub it around, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna use an actual brush. This is the Tinted Moisturizer by Mercier, and I've been rocking with them for literally a year. They put me on their PR list like a year ago, and I just been sticking to it because I'm like, what's the point of buying more product if I have one that I'm already in love with? So I'm in color 4 and 1 Wheat, and then I just put on enough to like evenly distribute around my whole face. You're supposed to wear SPF every day, and then I don't have a SPF that isn't tinted, so I would have to wear this. Normally I would just go out, not do my eyebrows or nothing, just like do my skincare routine, put this on, and then go about my day. Like I said, I haven't been having like any energy to do anything lately, but when I do, this is my go-to look. Very simple. So now y'all see how like moisturize my face look, period, as it should. I hate when it look dry and like cakey. Normally I would just do this, but when I'm like really trying to do my makeup and want some real full coverage, I use the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. I am the color medium 3 Stromboli Sheer Glow. So I don't add a lot because I don't need a lot at all. And dab it all around. You gotta make sure everything's blended. That's like super important. You don't want no patches. So y'all might need to get y'all lighting rate, get you a mirror like this where you can like really see what you're doing. Sometimes when I'm lazy, I regret it because then I go back in the light and I'll be like, oh, there's some patches that I missed. Especially when I use just the SPF because it's not full coverage. It's like light to medium. And sometimes you can see the streaks, like when I use my fingers or something. I'm just smacking it on real quick so I could leave out the door. I used to just use a beauty blender, but for some reason, like it just be so much more patchy. So I just went back to brushes. Sometimes I use a sponge, but I usually end up regretting it. I don't know, I just cannot find the consistency. I don't know if it's like the products, it's just not good with it. I tried spraying it, making it damp. I don't like it. I just like it for applying powders. Okay, boom. Period. I'm gonna do contouring and highlighting kind of at the same time. So I'm using my Huda Beauty medium, and little goes long ways with this. Somebody recommended this to me when I was doing my tutorials a while ago. Pretty sure I had it for a year now, and I haven't even touched the pan. But granted, I don't even do my makeup like that. I literally just take a little bit and then do as I'm about to do. gonna do my forehead. My head, I feel like, is more long than what, well, I feel like it's long and wide, but I feel like I just need to focus more on this. And then since it's so like full coverage, it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna blend it out, but I just put it on the top. And then for contour, I used to go down here, but when you're blending it, it kind of goes lower and then it makes your face look long and like off. So I make sure that I go like around the cheekbone where I would normally put like my blush and stuff. Less is more. Then you can, you know, always add more. Okay, boom. So that's all I do for the contour. I used to, like in the beginning, you know, when I was watching like other tutorials, I would like cut out the jawline, but I feel like it's giving manly and like chiseled, and I don't really like that, so we're gonna leave it at that. Now I'm going to do the highlight. I got the wrong color. My correct color is too warm. I ran out of the too warm, so I went to Sephora and I didn't know the color, so I got one warm, so it's like way too bright for me. The worker was looking at me like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah girl, I be like caking my face, so I need it to be like way lighter, because you know sometimes they like to recommend you a too neutral color, like it blends into your skin and it's not giving for a full cake face. So basically I tried to return this and I got this, but I forgot this at home, so I was like, forget it, I'm just gonna buy this because this is the correct color and I'm gonna return this later. I never ended up returning it. I'm lazy, I never do it, so I just took a L. And then I realized that this is 2N instead of 2W, so it's a little bit more like paler than what I would like. Like I like a really warm, I like my face to be warmed up. So anyways, I'm gonna use both of them. My esthetician recommends like getting like a separate applicator brush because I'm putting this on my face and my face has bacteria, then I'm dipping it back and then I'm going like this. So like it's giving acne. I'm not like acne prone, so I'm fine. But if I was, I would definitely hop on Amazon and get like some applicator tips like how they would have at Sephora. Put a nice thick little layer. Do the same thing on the other side. I feel like this side is a little bit thinner, like I used too much concealer, but if I keep messing with it, it's gonna look like really cakey and messed up, so I'm gonna leave it. I am gonna do the highlight underneath my face and stuff, but I want to make sure I blend out the concealer first. So to blend it out, I'm gonna use a brush, and I would use like more of a firm brush, but I cannot find one. This is as firm as it's gonna get. I just don't like synthetic brushes because I feel like it harbors a lot of bacteria. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. It's a lot easier to blend out your contour or literally anything when your face is moisturized. It moves very flawlessly. Period. I like that blend. I feel like it is giving very much blended. Now I'm gonna blend my nose. I'm gonna use a smaller one, stiffest one that I have that is clean. I'm kind of like pressing it in and rubbing it. If you hear the baby, it's because she's just in her own little zone. But I'm pressing it in and then I'm rubbing it and then trying to, careful because this is a pretty wide brush. So I'm like pressing in and dragging it down in a way. You want to blend, but don't blend too much because the whole point is to give your nose that snatch look. So if you blend the lines too much, you're not going to be able to really tell and it's just going to look like you have a dark nose. I used to put concealer in the middle, but it doesn't really make sense because you're covering that with glitter highlighter. So when I did the lines, when I applied it a little bit wider because I knew that when I blended it, it would like get smaller anyways because I'm kind of blending the line so it's not as hard. Now I can apply the highlighter because I did all the darks first. The brightest here, right underneath my eye. And then we want to blend it out. I want to make sure that I get it in the cuff of my nose. I find working with a brush keeps the pigment and it doesn't like leave streaks in your face. Let me see if I can find my favorite one. Nope, it's dirty. So I'm just gonna use this one. This is a pretty stiff one. I feel like this will be good. I do my chin first because I want the least amount of product there. I'm gonna do the eyebrows because I want the least amount of product on my eyelids. I'm like very simple and quick. I used to think that I really wanted to do makeup, but it just takes so long, and then by the time I get like, I don't even take pictures. I'm the pretty girl who hardly takes pictures. I don't know, I just don't I don't like it. I feel really awkward when I take them. On those days where I'm feeling really pretty and I can't get a decent picture, I'd be like, okay, so basically all my life I've been thinking I'm cute, and it's a lie, because I can't get not one decent picture. I don't want to blend the light because you see I kind of blended it in there, but we're gonna fix that. That's where I use the beauty blender. Let me do that now before it dries like that. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of my setting spray. This is from Rare Beauty. Somebody recommended that to me. Y'all see that? Like, it literally picked up the product, so I don't really like using it to apply makeup because it like defeats the purpose. It does like the reverse effect. So I'm gonna go back in there because I literally just took off some of my foundation too and blend that in. I'm gonna blend in this highlight. Oh no, it's starting to dry a little bit, so I have to move fast. Because once it starts to dry, it starts to like, it's harder to blend out, and it looks like patchy. Next is blush. I've been using this blush by ColourPop, and I don't know what color it is, 25/8, I don't know. But this is literally the only blush that I've been wearing for like the past year. When does this expire? Probably soon, if not already. Sometimes I put some on my nose, but I don't feel like doing that today. I use a clean brush and just dab it, rub it a little bit, go up, up, up is gonna give you that facelift. Boom. So now we got a little bit of color. This looks really good in person. Like, this looks very much melted, put together, but on camera it kind of looks fleshed out. So for camera purposes, I ain't gonna do that because I plan on making more content. I plan on pranking my sister and my best friend. Look out for that on my main channel and some other content. Like, I had made like a big old goal to do like 20 TikToks this week for y'all, and next week, and the week after that. So your girl gonna be productive, even though I haven't been feeling very well. I'm technically not doing Vlogmas, so I owe it to y'all to like at least dish out as much content as possible. So technically it is Vlogmas without putting a title on it, you know what I'm saying? Let me go in and blend this out because it's starting to crease a little bit. So boom, we have a really good solid foundation. Now I'm gonna have to set this because it's starting to crease with all my like facial movements and talking and stuff like that. So for underneath my eyes and on my chin, I use, ooh, it's looking very much dirty. I got this in one of my PR boxes and I just fell in love with it. Definitely what I needed. It's by Ofra. It's their banana powder. It's pressed banana powder. It keeps falling out. It's supposed to have, oh, it's sticky, not a magnet. I thought it was a magnet. Anyway, so I just swirl it in there, get a good amount, and just dab it, dab it, dab it. Get some more, dab it, dab it, dab it. I want to try to get it as even as possible. It is pretty bright, so I wouldn't use this on the daily. This is what actually makes my makeup look amazing. I feel like this is all I was ever missing all my life. Y'all can see how much it brightened and I feel like yellowed my face. I am now going to use the Mercier loose powder and powder the rest of my face to kind of set everything in so it doesn't move throughout the day. Mercier translucent powder, fluffy brush. Tap out the excess, flick out the excess. Now I feel like I look like a freaking porcelain doll. I really hate how it looks after I set everything because it looks so cakey, but we're gonna fix that. My neck is red because I was just fixing my necklaces and I just really have really sensitive skin, so don't mind that. I'm using the same brush that I used to blend out the contour. I really like this stuff. I hit the pan with this, and I think I've had it for a year as well. I don't do my makeup very often, so I don't run out of my products often. I end up having to throw them out because they're expired. But anyways, I'm using the same brush that I used to blend out the product because I already had some product. Just darkening it up a little bit because it kind of got flushed out when I put the powder on. I'm gonna use the blush brush and put whatever excess blush that I have. Now I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. This is from Take Two Cosmetics. They sent me this a long time ago. I have two. One of them's like a silvery gold, and then this one's like a warm silvery gold, I guess. So we're gonna go with we'll go with the warm because the silvery one is like out there. So I'm gonna put on the highlighter before and after the setting powder so it doesn't come off so easily. So I dip. I put like a little dot on the tip of my nose. It's really giving exclamation point. And then for underneath my eyebrows, I will go in with this. Like if I'm going like really natural, like the no makeup look. Oh, I should try that one day. But I would do this underneath my eyebrows. But we ain't doing all of that because it's just the everyday look. I don't put it like directly on my arch because I feel like it's giving droopy and stuff. So I kind of put it like right before my arch starts and then blend it out to the arch.
What you doing, mommy?
Nothing, baby. Boom, patting it in there. Then I'm gonna take some, put it right here, because like I said, we want the attention right here. And then we're gonna get a fluffier brush for highlight. That's too big. I noticed that when I use like a big fluffy brush, I just get highlighter everywhere and I don't like that. But when I use a smaller one, like for blending it out eyeshadow, I feel like it just looked better. So same thing when I did with the loose powder, dip it in there and then tap off the excess. Boom. So this is what we looking like. I'm going to put setting powder and then do another layer at least on my nose. Blend it out a little bit because it looks a little bit, you know what I'm saying? This is from Rare Beauty. Using my little fan that Winter broke. She breaks all of them. Gotta dry. This is like a lifesaver. Normally I don't do eyeliner, so I'm not gonna do that today. Oh yeah, and then when I take off my makeup, I only use this. This is the makeup eraser. I try not to use many like ingredients on my face. Eyelash curler. Gonna keep it on there for a while because my eyelashes are pretty long, so once I apply mascara, I feel like it kind of loses the little crimp curl, so I keep it on there for a good little second.
I love you, mommy.
I love you too, baby. Okay, so this, it has a dragon on it, so maybe it's Dragon Beauty. I got this in one of my PR boxes. I'm not married to any mascara, but I do want one that's like thick because my eyelashes are already long. So recommend me some that are like, they make your eyebrows thick. I know really get big on mascara, but I know it makes your falsies look so much more flawless. So that's why I put some mascara on. But this is the one that I've been using for the past 3 months. It is time to throw it out because sanitary reasons, you get eyelash mites in it and all that stuff. This is the first lip liner that I grabbed. This is by Milani. It's called Most Natural. So I have lip filler, but it's been a year, so it's pretty much like slowly dissolving. I really just got filler to get rid of the natural like lines in my lips, not for volume, but I did want my lips to be like this. You know, if the middle was lifted, it wouldn't look like it was so bulky on the side. But anyways, I feel like it really matches my natural lip color. It just like does a really good job to like make it more of an even tone. And I'm just gonna outline it. Oh my god, I literally ran out. This is the last little small nub that I have left. I like to do the top, like the solid color, and then I like to do the bottom, like just the outline, and then like blend it up a little bit, and then I put lip gloss. Now my lips get really dry naturally, so I try to get just like the medicated ones that would be recommended by like an esthetician, ones with hyaluronic acid, stuff like that. But I don't know where any of those are, so I'm just gonna grab a lip gloss that a fan sent me. 1 second. So it was like a PO box that I had like with all the stuff in it, and I'm pretty sure I opened the box on camera already, but this is from House of Cherish. This doesn't have a label on it, but I'm pretty sure it came from the same brand. They also sent me some other lip glosses and some other stuff, but this is their Lashes Brat. I'm gonna also put this on. Ain't that so crazy? I got the whole pink thing going on. I also do my own nails, so make sure you watch those videos. So it comes with a spoolie, and these are the lashes. I'm gonna put them on, but let me see what this lip gloss is talking about. Ooh, it's literally going on like butter. That moment I was talking to y'all without talking to y'all because I forgot to press play, but all I did was cut off the last clutter. That's what I usually do to all of my lashes. I just grab the lashes in the middle, put the glue on the like lash line, put that down, then I do the other one. I do them both at the same time, so I'll cut them both at the same time and then put glue, because the glue be drying so fast and then like the container gets all messy and nasty, and I don't like that. I just do it all at the same time so I can close the glue cap fast. This glue gotta be fairly like dry, tacky for it to be able to stick properly. Get as close to the lash line as possible. Another tip for applying lashes, if you guys want it to like look voluminous like this, when you put it on, put it so that it is facing up. Okay, so this is how it would sit on the table. Instead of putting it on like this, put it on like this.
Is that cute, Mommy?
Thank you.
Oh my God.
When I'm not being lazy and I'm doing like a full face, I'll like take a black eyeliner and go on my lash line. That way like it's extra blended in, like the lash with my lash line. It's weird saying everyday look because I really don't do my makeup every day, y'all. I really look like a homeless crackhead 80% of the time. Oh, these lashes are so cute. I'm not gonna lie, I really like them. I feel like this would look good with bottom lashes. So I'm gonna use my mascara. This is defeating the whole purpose of this. Is basically what it would look like with my everyday makeup look. I'll just be a little bit extra and put some of my bottom lashes. I never do that, but I'm feeling like I need to today. Oh, I remember seeing this TikTok where this girl grabbed some and she had her tweezers and she got like a good amount of product and then she just like basically tweezed them together. So it looked like falsies.
Alright, Mommy. Baby.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, big difference. I found out I never needed to buy falsies. All I needed to do was this. I haven't did it in a really long time. No, that part doesn't hurt, just in case y'all wanted to ask or if y'all thinking. I'm gonna put my jewelry in, do my edges, and I'll be back. Just kidding, I'm not doing my edges because I thought that the bandana was giving more of the baddie vibes. Plus my hair is like a month old, I need to take them out. You got Velo jewelry on the nose, aka me, my jewelry line. This is my rose gold one with the pink little charm. I thought it was appropriate because you know I got the whole pink thing going on. Ta-da! So this is what we're looking like. I feel like everything is pretty much blended. The only thing that I would change is putting so much of that dark underneath because I don't even put that much on a day-to-day basis. I literally got carried away with the banana powder, but that's fine because y'all get the gist. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all see what I look like when I make my video, even though half the time I'm not wearing makeup at all. All the products that y'all see me use, I'm gonna try to link them down below. Ignore this little stain. Well, it was a stain of freaking noodles, and then I try to clean it with some pink stuff, the cleaning solution, and then it just kind of turned white. I mean, I'd rather it be white. Anyway, y'all go shop my nose cuffs. It's on the screen and it's also in the description. My press-on nail business is gonna come very, very soon. I'm looking into that. I'm doing hella research. I'm a perfectionist, so it's gonna take me a little while. I thought it was gonna drop this month. It just depends on what I decide to do business-wise, like how I wanna do that. There's a lot of different options in the press-on nail area. But yeah, this video is for everybody who's asking me about my makeup. Hey. I'm going to do my edges for a video this week, so be prepared for that. It'll probably drop next week. Like I said, I'm trying to drop content for y'all back to back, especially because I'm not participating in Vlogmas. Again, this is not my everyday routine because I don't do my makeup every day, but if I did, this is kind of what I would do. But yeah, I got other content to make, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. I love you, Vanessa, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.